Now that that's done, shall we meet the puppy? Still windy! It's really starting to annoy me now! But it's time to get on with some market garden stuff. I have loads of seeds growing at home. And actually, as soon as this wind stops, looking forward, I think, you know, there doesn't seem to be any frost on the horizon, so I might even be able to get the hardier stuff out and then just cover it over if a frost appears. So the almond really is in full bloom now. I have been putting it in the shed because it's been in the shed for 3 days because of the wind. But I'm trusting it and I'm bringing it outside because we need some insects to come and pollinate it, so hopefully we can get some lovely almond harvests. Now, you know that I'm one for sustainability and I'm trying to do everything as conscientious as possible in terms of saving the planet and stuff, which is why we're using the no-dig method, which is basically cardboard and then compost on top. So this is the flower patch, and then this is the veggie patch, which will run all the way down here. But as you can see, there are quite a lot of weeds. So it gets to a point where you have to say, we're gonna have to use some plastic. So I've bought the best plastic I can with the hopes that I can use it year after year after year. I hate using more plastic, but I hope that because it's not a single use, because I'm using it to create a garden, to produce food naturally for local people, I can kind of offset it a little bit. So I have these 3 rolls of dark plastic. We're going to plant kale and things like that here, which means you can burn holes and individually plant them. It's not like radishes or carrots where you want to just drill straight into the ground. Here, where I'm transplanting, I can have plastic down and I can go straight into it. So I managed to find these rolls at a very popular auction site, and they are 15 metres by 2 metres. My beds are 50 foot, which is about 15.24 metres, so perfect. So they're 2 metres wide and 15 metres long. So I should be able to cover, each of these should cover a double bed, which we can plant into. I'm not sure why I chose to do this on a very windy day. There's one thing that I never remember to do, and you would think I would by the grand old age of almost 40, and that is, if it is windy, don't even try. Because I don't know about you, but the wind really, really, really annoys me and I get mega frustrated trying to do anything. That being said, I did manage to get the single row down. It actually covers the entire 50-foot bed, 2 of them, and the pathway down the middle. So that means with the 3 rolls that I bought, I can cover 6 beds, and it's going to be a real help. But now that that's done, shall we meet the puppy? Jog, jog. Come on then. Come on, what's this? What's this? Jog, come on, what's this? Hello? Hi, you want a biscuit? Hello. Do you want a biscuit? There we go. So everyone, meet Jock. He is gorgeous. He is a blue male border collie. And he is a rescue, actually, funnily enough. So our friends, Saad's friend, had him and realised that he was a lot of work and she wanted him to have a better life. So after Bo's accident, we hadn't been planning on getting another dog. We had thought about it previously. We wanted maybe a little farm dog, a little Jack Russell or something. But then Bo got sick and we wanted to put all our time and our money into her. So we had forgotten, really, we put it on the back burner about getting a new puppy. And literally this happened within a week. So early last week, we got a text saying, did you want this dog? And we couldn't really look a gift horse in the mouth. The light was terrible, so we've come into the other field. So his name is Jock. And I don't know why it popped into my head, and then I'm going to be showing my age here, but I remembered a TV show when I was a kid called Hamish Macbeth, and they had a little Scotty dog called Wee Jock. So now we have our own little Wee Jock. So the plan with this guy is he is going to be my farm dog. Bo and Beetle only like coming to the farm when it's nice weather, and I want some company. So Jock here is going to be my buddy at the farm. He is a border collie. So he's super intelligent and he could be a sheepdog. So we're going to see how his demeanour is and how his character is around sheep and goats and all the other animals. Obviously at the moment he's quite scared of everything and he's quite barky. We did manage to get to the goats. It took us about half an hour, just moving gradually closer, rewarding him not for barking, and closer and closer and closer. And he did get nose to nose with our new JJ. But then JJ did a billy snort in his face and he started barking and it all went wrong. So perseverance. I've only had him 4 days, so it's going to take a while. And he's from London, so he's lived in a house with a garden, but he's never come to a farm and seen all the farm animals and the sights and the smells. There's a lot to take in for a little 16-week-old puppy. He is showing some great signs of intelligence and he's picking things up pretty quickly. So I think if we can get him used to livestock and being near them, he could be a really, really good farm dog. He did try and run at the sheep earlier. He ran straight into the electric netting and rather than just then yelping and running away, he got himself tangled, didn't you? So he lay screaming in a little ball until we rescued him, which was very quickly, but I don't think he'll be doing it again. He hates the car. He seemingly hates the camera because he won't look at it. And he currently stinks, so he must have rolled in something when I wasn't looking. But yeah, this is our new farm dog. So nothing new for a while now, because in the past couple of weeks we've had 2 new sheep, 4 new goats, and now an accidental puppy that we weren't planning at all. Who just came to us, as a rescue, and, you can't say no in that situation. So I just realised I did lie, because there is actually something else arriving tomorrow. But after that, when no more animals, we are going straight into market garden season. And now those black tarps are down, or one is down. I'm going to do the rest when it's less windy. But now that's down, and I've got the kale transplants growing at home. Hopefully this market season can get well underway. Come on then, come on. He's also utterly shattered from being on the farm. He doesn't get a chance. If I come to the farm, he comes to the farm. But it does him well to be tired because it means he just goes home, he goes onto his crate, and then he settles down, which is good for his integration into our house and with Bo and Beetle as well. And you are acting like a slightly tired toddler now, aren't you? Barking and just running back to the car. So I think it might be time to take this little toddler home. Right? Yes. Come on then.